The reason why Tab 32 is so great, at least in my experience, is that it's a captive software. There's not there's not much that you can't do in there. That's the big thing, is that all the data is captive, and you can use that data to glean a lot of insights, so that you can always find these revenue generating opportunities, because you have all the data in there. It's all in one. Yeah.
Now, you kind of touched on this a little bit with the forms, but what role do you see technology playing kind of in how we can optimize the practice? Is there anything maybe beyond forms that you guys are leveraging to try and streamline things?
Everything. Everything. I'm a big data person. So with our forms, I also use it to find ways to generate revenue. So for example, what I've done is in our check-in forms, I've asked our patients, are they interested in sleep apnea treatment or even 20-minute whitening with their new laser. And so I can review those forms every day. I pull out the patient's names and I have a list that I track, and then we can send targeted marketing or even follow-ups to those patients. So that's something that you can do that it's very simple. The reason why Tab 32 is so great, at least in my experience, is that it's a captive software. There's not much that you can't do in there. There's only one thing that can't be done, and I think you guys are working on it. So that's it. And it's not even that big of a deal. There's one thing that can't be done, but that's the big thing, is that all the data is captive, and you can use that data to glean a lot of insights. So, for example, one of the things that I've been working on is our incomplete treatment report. Right? The incomplete treatment report, print that out, and I can sort by code. Right? Yeah. Treatments that are being done. So, for example, I sorted out, I want to see, how many incomplete treatments did we present over the last 6 months for implants, right? So I look at that and I say, okay, these people did implants. They didn't agree to get implants done. Why? Why or why not? And so, then you can go back and you follow up with those patients, why didn't you do an implant, sir? It's really important that you get that. And you have your office manager reach back onto those people. So those are some things that you can do, that you can always find these revenue generating opportunities, because you have all the data in there. It's all in one.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I definitely know a lot of our, I think, more successful practices are digging into those incomplete treatment reports and getting a better understanding of those missed opportunities, and then coordinating with their team to go after them.
I would actually, to the extent that it's possible for offices that do have to have 32, is to hire somebody, or even you can use one of these gig services that's really familiar with Excel, and they can glean those insights from you if you yourself are not familiar with how to glean that data in Tab 32.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea, because those gig folks, like you said, pretty inexpensive. So if it's not a skill you have, throw a couple bucks at it, and you'll have all this good data that you and the team can use to go after those opportunities.